As time passes, technical development makes your life easier, but the number of lifestyle diseases is also growing. Your modern lifestyle is accompanied by the high levels of cholesterol, glucose and lipids in your blood. More and more coronary diseases, heart attacks, brain thromboses and other cardio and cerebrovascular diseases occur yearly, and in most cases they are fatal. But what may cause the above serious diseases? The organs of your body need oxygen and nutrients for their proper functioning. Blood circulation plays an important role in forwarding them and removing the excreta produced by the organs. Red blood cells forward oxygen and nutrients to the tissue cells, then they absorb carbon dioxide and other excreta produced by the tissues. The flexibility of red blood cells allows them to pass through the narrowest blood vessels. Due to their negative charge, they repel one another, so that they not only increase the flow rate of blood, but they are also able to carry oxygen and nutrients without hindering one another's movement. In healthy people, blood vessel walls are smooth and their thickness is even, so red blood cells can perform their task easily. After some time, however, due to the great amount of cholesterol circulating in blood, fatty deposits appear on blood vessel walls. The above deposits will become hard, so the flexibility of a blood vessel reduces, and it also becomes constricted at the concerned area. The smaller diameter a blood vessel has, the less possible it is that the required amount of red blood cells will be able to go through it. Therefore, the metabolism of the concerned area deteriorates, which may lead to the diseases of the concerned organs or even the necrosis of tissues. In the case of coronary tissues, the possibility of a heart attack becomes higher. Contaminations in the blood vessels will stick onto the red blood cells and form a so-called lipid layer on their surfaces. Thus, red blood cells also become less flexible, and it is more and more difficult for them to go through thin capillaries. The carrying capacity of the agglutinated red blood cells deteriorates, and their size means an additional obstacle to healthy metabolic processes. As time passes, this may lead to circulatory disorders and to the abnormal functioning of internal organs. These negative processes can be not only prevented, but if they already exist, unpleasant symptoms can be reduced as well. This may help existing problems of the internal organs, which means the risk of the occurrence of coronary diseases, heart attacks, brain thrombosis, cardio and cerebrovascular diseases, or the diseases of any other organs may be reduced as well. The optimal functioning of the capillary network or capillary system is essential for health, as oxygen and nutrient exchange happens through the capillaries. Blood is the source of health, as it is the blood that carries oxygen and nutrients to the tissues through the capillaries. A properly functioning blood vessel network means the pledge of preventing cardiovascular diseases and their complications. Stress has been a constant in my life for the last 30 years. Blood pressure problems were expectable soon, but I did not think it would be so serious. My cholesterol level was extremely high due to mismanaged diabetes. I was constantly on a diet, did a lot of sport, still I could hardly reduce the high levels. I was desperate. Hay fever made my life miserable. During the several months of seasonal allergy, I could hardly breathe, my eyes were itchy and watery, and I was always blowing my nose. For long years there was no method even to abate my symptoms. At my age, circulatory disorders and arrhythmia are almost natural. I took lots of medicines for my various other problems, and they caused a lot of unpleasant side effects. I had to find a solution that reduces my problems in a natural way. The B&M Home Laser Therapy device may help the treatment of your cardio and cerebrovascular diseases, nervous system inflammations, or even cholesterol level problems. With its help, you can efficiently cope with the leading causes of death these days, i.e. circulatory disorders and their related diseases, diabetes, arrhythmia, inflammation of the joints, headache, hay fever, hypertension, and several other symptoms as well. It is highly probable that the above symptoms will reach everyone sooner or later, so it is very important that you should use this device, even for prevention. This semiconductor laser therapy device exerts its effect by means of low-intensity laser on the radial artery and on the NIG1 acupuncture point, as well as on the nasal cavity. It improves the metabolism of blood lipids and blood glucose by means of photochemical effects, while the oxygen carrying capacity and shape-changing ability of the red blood cells is also improved. Thus, too high blood density can be reduced, and blood pressure and blood glucose levels can be normalized. This can provide treatment of hypertension as well as cardio and cerebrovascular diseases, and in addition to the above, it may reduce the problems related to the different organs. Another speciality of the device is that it can provide treatment in your nasal cavity as well, together with the radial artery and the Niguan acupuncture point. This is because access to the capillary system is the most optimal in this region. Moreover, the two main arteries supplying the nasal cavity, which is abundant in nerve ends, derive from two different trunks, so here you can reach the intra and extracranial blood vessel networks at the same time. The B&M laser therapy device can provide one of the most efficient treatments to you in the comfort of your own home. At first I was shocked, but later it was reassuring that there was a natural solution available for my blood pressure problems. I started to use the B&M laser therapy device as a complementary treatment in addition to my medicines. In a very short time, I achieved very good results. A great advantage of the B&M home laser therapy device is that it can treat the acupuncture point Niguan, pericardium 6 as well, which is also due to its special design. This point is the link between the heart and the lungs, and the device is practically able to efficiently reduce pain and stress, as well as to treat different complaints related to migraine, the overfunctioning of the thyroid gland, and abdominal and menstrual cramps. It is suitable for reducing the symptoms of any paroxysmal disease. In summary, it can be stated that the Niguan point is important for heart and lung related disorders. My treating doctor recommended the B&M laser therapy device to me. I had heard a lot of good things about it before. My cholesterol level improved a lot already after a few weeks of use, and this had an effect on my general condition as well. I was happy even about the fact that after so many attempts, I found a method that really helped. The B&M home laser therapy device can abate the unpleasant symptoms of the existing complaints by supplementing the medicinal treatment. It can basically reduce the symptoms of cardiac and cerebral circulatory diseases caused by blood supply insufficiencies. However, it can be efficiently and often used in the case of coronary-related heart diseases, hypertension, arrhythmia, or pain in the chest region as well. Moreover, the already optimal blood circulation can abate the unpleasant symptoms of heart failure, cerebral infarction, or cerebral circulatory disorders. In addition to the above, it can be a great help to reduce the complex of symptoms related to hay fever, anosmia, and the diseases of the nose and nasal membrane. Adequate blood circulation can reduce buzzing in the ears and potency disorders. Due to its inflammation-reducing effect, it can improve different skin diseases or epithelial injury conditions. The efficiency of the B&M home laser therapy device can be evidenced by a blood test as well. Collect blood from your patient before and after the use of the device. It is clearly shown that in the sample collected before the application of laser therapy, red blood cells are slowly going ahead next to each other, arranged in groups in a formation similar to wrapped coins. These arrangements suggest that red blood cells lost their charge and they do not repel one another. Moreover, the agglutinated red blood cells cannot go through the capillary system with extremely narrow cross-section, so the oxygen supply of your body becomes reduced. At the same time, the removal of excreta is also hindered. If you use the B&M home laser therapy device, you can achieve a sensible result even with a treatment lasting for only half an hour. I wanted to help my hypertension in the first place with the use of the B&M laser therapy, to take the least medicine possible and to reduce the side effects to the minimum. Then I realised that my hay fever symptoms were also abated. I checked the instructions for use and surprisingly I found that the B&M laser therapy device offered a solution for this as well. A physician friend recommended laser therapy treatments to me to abate the symptoms of my torturing hay fever. It was stressing. I did not want to go to hospital treatments constantly, and I did not want expensive private treatments. Then I found the B&M laser therapy device, and I suddenly understood that these treatments could also be done anywhere, comfortably and very simply. This semiconductor laser therapy equipment was created based on the latest medical research. At the same time, its basic concept derives from ancient Chinese therapies. Several international studies deal with the benefits of this device, such as the reduction of blood density and the changes in blood flow parameters, as well as their effects on the coronary and cerebrovascular diseases. You can use the device safely and without any pain. You can operate it simply and comfortably. It is a user-friendly device which is not invasive and does not need intervention. Collect a blood sample from your patient after a 30-minute treatment again. Before the regular use of the B&M laser therapy, this lady had agglutinated red blood cells, which were slowly flowing, and not only their oxygen and nutrient carrying capacity, but their excreta carrying capacity was very poor as well. The difference is visible after the treatments. Red blood cells have become separated, and they have regained their healthy form and features. The lipid layer on them has disappeared, so their flexibility and oxygen carrying capacity have considerably improved. So they can not only carry fresh nutrients to the most hidden corners of your body, but they can remove the excreta efficiently as well. With the regular use of the B&M laser therapy, the above results can be maintained for a relatively long period of time. The prepared microscopic images clearly show an impressive improvement in the flow parameters of blood even after a 30-minute treatment. Due to the improved blood flow, the immune system can react to the appearance of pathogens more quickly. Circulation improves, which may help you prevent the complications caused by high glucose or cholesterol level. It is important to note that you should use the device regularly to maintain the achieved results in the long run. Lifestyle changes, i.e. a healthy diet, proper liquid intake and regular physical activity are also needed to maintain the desired effect. It was very reassuring to see that laser therapy reduced my hypertension. During the daily 30-minute treatments, I can watch TV or read. It's a good feeling to know that I can influence my cholesterol level in an absolutely natural way. The use of the B&M laser therapy and my lifestyle changes were enough to reduce the number of my medicines. Lots of harmful substances get accumulated in your body. I am happy to face fewer side effects. More and more people look for natural therapies which treat your body in the least burdening way, and in many cases which also treat the cause, not only the symptoms. The B&M laser therapy device is a great help in this, and you can achieve great results by using it as a complementary therapy. This device is perfect for not only post-treatments but for prevention as well. Its great advantage is that you cannot overuse it if applied properly. I can enjoy my life without allergy again, which is simply unpayable. 1 or 2 treatments are needed daily, and I feel good. Another very important factor is that my blood circulation improved a lot, so my permanent and annoying symptoms have almost disappeared. I gradually stopped taking some of my medicines, so these days I feel much better than I did before. I am very thankful for this laser therapy device, as its regular use makes me feel younger. Reducing the amount of medicines has a favourable effect not only on my body but on my budget as well. I wish I had started to use this earlier. The B&M home laser therapy device can abate the unpleasant symptoms of the existing complaints. It can basically reduce the symptoms of cardiac and cerebral circulatory diseases caused by blood supply insufficiencies. However, it can be efficiently and often used in the case of coronary-related heart diseases, hypertension, arrhythmia. Moreover, it can abate the unpleasant symptoms of cerebral infarction or cerebral circulatory disorders. It is highly probable that the above complaints will reach everyone after some time. With the use of the B&M laser therapy device, you can not only prevent the occurrence of complaints, but you can successfully abate them as well. Moreover, you can do this comfortably and simply, quickly and efficiently. B&M home laser therapy device. No reasonable contraindication.